New details are emerging this morning in the case against a man charged following the deaths of Perth brothers Jake and Callum Robinson in Mexico. Our North America correspondent Carrington Clark joins us now from Ensenada. Carrington, good morning. So what happened in court?
Yeah, so I'm just here outside the court in Ensenada. It was a tiny little courtroom that we were inside, less than 30 people in total, including the accused, Jesus Gerardo, who was there clad in a orange jumpsuit. He was handcuffed, he was chained to the floor, and for most part he sat impassively as the judge worked through the prosecution's case against him. But the most important new piece of evidence comes via his then girlfriend. We believe they have now broken up. Ari Gisel, who has actually also been arrested in connection with what was then the disappearance of Jake and Callum Robinson and their friend Carter Road. But she now claims that Jesus Gerardo, also known as El Quecas, has confessed to their killing. So this was what he allegedly said either the day of or the day after he killed those three men, when he said, and I am paraphrasing because it is profane, but I screwed up three gringos. And she asked, what do you mean? And he said, I killed them. He then proceeds to give her a mobile phone, which the prosecutors claim belonged to one of the three men. He also allegedly said that they had lots of money and electronics on them. And also they had this vehicle, which he has allegedly taken the tyres off and then put onto her vehicle, because that was the vehicle he was driving around with the night before. So this is an extraordinary twist in this story so far. Ari Gisel is still in jail because of those alleged drugs offences, but it does appear that she has now become a witness for the prosecution. At the moment, Jesus Gerardo is only charged for being responsible for the disappearance of the three men, although we do expect those charges to be upgraded to murder. Importantly, the prosecutors do believe other people are involved in these killings. They haven't said who, and they haven't said when they might be charging them, but given the nature of these killings, the fact that all three men were shot in the head, the fact that their bodies were then transported 6 or 7 kilometres to a well to be disposed of, and that well also had a seemingly unrelated victim in it, and also that there are drag marks indicating that the bodies were pulled potentially. We're not sure exactly what the drag marks are, but these bodies are moved into the vehicle, and also that the tyres are switched on the car do indicate that you would have to have more than one person involved. But that is the current state of the prosecution's case. There are obviously many unanswered questions so far.
So what happens next, Carrington?
Yeah, so Jesus Gerardo will be kept in custody for the next 6 months. Currently, the next court hearing is not scheduled until November the 8th, although it is likely we will see other court dates before that. He did not enter a plea today, importantly. He wasn't asked to, and he didn't enter one. He was only there being defended by 2 public defenders. He sat impassively for the most part during while the judge was speaking, but when the judge did leave, he did seem to question his team about what had occurred, what it all meant. But at this point, there was no application for bail, and he has been remanded in prison. The prison's just next to the court behind me here. But obviously, the major questions now are other people going to be charged? And another point is that the witness, the then girlfriend, we believe now ex-girlfriend, Ari Gisel, also alleges that she is a victim of El Quecas. She alleges domestic violence, and the judge said that they will take that into account in the way that this case proceeds to ensure that her safety is paramount.